are going to be talking about using popular sounds to go viral. This is one of the biggest things on TikTok. It first started out as a music-focused app, so definitely expect to be using a ton of music on this app. Of course, you see videos without music, and there's original sounds and whatnot, but the bulk of all the videos you're going to be seeing on TikTok have music involved. Usually, it is a combination of the most popular songs at that time, whether they just came out or they're just really popular on TikTok as of right now. And just to give you an idea, the popular songs change weekly, if not daily. So the first thing we're going to get into is kind of explaining what those trending songs are and how to kind of find them. So I'm going to pull up my phone here and jump on the For You page. So when clicking on that little record in the bottom right corner, you could see what song it is. So you could see what artist, the name of the song. You could also see how many people are using that sound. So as you can see right there, this is a pretty good size one. Already, it's a popular sound. What I usually do is when finding these sounds, I'll just press this little add to favorites button. And what it does is it kind of saves it for when you go to create a video, you could easily find that sound. So that's what I usually do is I'll add it to favorites. You could even press this in the bottom, which is use this sound if you're ready to, make a TikTok right away. But if you're not, then don't press that. One thing we want to do is look into the videos that are using this sound. A lot of the times people use a certain song or a certain sound when doing a trend. So we're going to get into trends a little bit later in the next episode, but just to kind of keep this in mind, you don't want to use every popular song. So some songs and audios are popular because of a trend. Make sure to look at the trend first. There's a whole bunch of these videos and they're all very different. There doesn't seem to be any trend attached to this audio or to this song. So that's how we know it's just a popular song or a popular song to be using as of right now. So this is a great song. Like I said, add it to favorites so you can use it later. But just to give you an example, some songs are based around a certain trend, as in a certain dance move, or say it's like a how-to video. Maybe there's a certain sound that kind of applies to those. So we don't want to use those songs on any video that you make, because it might draw people away from watching it because they want to watch the trend that's currently going on. So that's basically how it works. The next thing we're going to get into is how to find these songs in a little bit more organized format. So what we're going to do in order to find the top 10 songs or sounds currently, what we're going to do, we're going to press that little plus sign in the middle here. So as you can see, it pulls up the video option. You can already see me on there. And then at the top right here, it says add sound. So we're going to click on add sound, and it gives you a whole bunch of recommended sounds. It's going to base that recommended on how popular it is currently. So as you can see, you could click favorites right here where it saves the sound. So when I save the sound on that song, it goes right here so you can find it really easily. But if you go to discover, it gives you all these recommended ones that are really popular in the moment. As well as right under it says TikTok viral, which is what I click all the time. And as you can see, that one that we saw on the For You page that was recommended to me is the top song right now. So that's perfect. So there's a whole list of all these songs, and they give you the number of how popular they are on TikTok. Go to this TikTok viral thing, but make sure that the song you're using is not part of a trend. Unless you're doing the trend, then definitely use it. So that is how you go about actually finding those top viral songs. It gives you the top 10, as well as that recommended bunch of songs is usually songs that are very popular in the moment. You could also find other ones depending on what niche you're in. As you can see over here, it says summer vibes, we have Latin pop, we have all these different options that you could kind of go through and see what's going to be popular within your niche. But usually the top 10 is what's going to draw your video to continuously be popular. So another little tactic or trick that we utilize at Social Savvy when posting for our clients and stuff like that, because we basically create content for our clients. So what we do a lot of the times, which we find a lot of success in doing, is when creating a video and we want the audio from the video, what we like to do is use the trending sound, but what you can do is turn it down on your video and still use that trending sound, and it still populates on the For You page of people that watch that sound. So I'm going to use one of the videos that we've made for one of our clients and just repurpose it here. So I'm just going to use a little clip that we took for one of our clients when making content for them, and then I'm going to add a sound to it and just basically show you how to use the sound from your video if you want to do that, and also tap into that market of the music. Once we click on the video, it'll give us a whole bunch of different options. In the bottom left corner, it'll say sounds. So we're going to click on sounds, and it'll give us a list of music, or you could press search and it'll bring up that same menu. And then I'm going to click on TikTok Viral, click the top song right there. Of course, make sure it's not a trend first, but this one doesn't have that trend. And then in the bottom right corner, it says volume. So we're going to click on volume, and you can see original sound and added sound. So you use the popular music and you play that over the sound of your video. But what you can do here is turn the added sound all the way down, and it still utilizes the song in the bottom right corner. So it'll still populate on people who are liking videos with that song and stuff like that, because it's basically a trending sound. So it's going to push it to those users, but you're not even using the sound. You're basically just adding it to your video to get to those people's For You pages. And then when using your hashtags and stuff like that, it fine-tunes it even more to the users who are relative to your hashtags and using that sound. This is kind of a hack to reach those users without actually using the sound. So the sound from your original video, if you're talking, for example, or something, it'll show that sound, but it'll also show the sound in the bottom right corner of the popular song. Okay, and lastly, what we're going to get into is creating original audio. So this is something that's not the easiest to start making it trending or for it to be popular, but it is definitely something that could make your brand go viral if that original audio becomes popular and other people start using it. So what we'll do is we'll find an audio that is an original audio, so it's not a song or anything like that. And what an original audio is basically an audio that was filmed by a person, and the audio goes viral and other people use their audio, which is a bit confusing, but we'll jump into it here. So I did some searching and I found a trending original audio. As you can see, it's kind of based around people showing off food and using this trending sound. So it's really random.
Don't check your TikTok, don't check.
Any original audio can kind of pop off and get really viral and other people are using it. But what we like to do is try to keep it around your brand, but general around your brand. Not like, here are my tips from Social Savvy, but like, here are my tips for photography, so that other photographers could then use that sound and your sound could blow up, and basically it all links back to you. So as you can see, when clicking the bottom right, the original sound came from someone else's account, and then other people who are posting about food and stuff like that are using this sound, which is popular, and they're hopping on the trend of the trending original audio. But you could potentially create one of those original audios, and that exposes you to other people and just markets your brand a little bit further. So that's what an original audio is. It is very difficult for it to, pop off and become trendy or whatever to use, but just know that that is an option. And as you can see, for people that are restaurants or people that bake or something like that, it is really good to hop on trends just like that one there. So if you found that sound, definitely create a video that's similar to the popular one and use that original audio. So hopping on those trends is really good for your page and drawing new people to view yours.